You're a long-term resident of one of the local valleys most affected by this monument, and been a big supporter, and wondered if you might want to comment on that.
Well, you bet, Laurel. I think that the sentiment that comes from the Williams community is that we're very dependent upon the kind of natural resources that exist up here. We have a lot of organic farming. We have a number of companies that are involved in herbal medicine manufacture, and just generally a community that really understands the relationship between a healthy community and a vibrant, diverse ecosystem.
And I'm Janine.
Hi, Janine.
Hi.
Do you mind if I ask a question or two?
Go ahead, go.
Okay.
Shoot.
Well, I just heard that you were a multi-generation resident of the
I'm a
Applegate.
fifth generation. My ancestors came in 1854, settled in the Rogue Valley briefly, and then moved to what was the booming town of Logtown for the mining. And he was a blacksmith, so he didn't actually do a whole lot of mining. But anyway, it was a huge community at the time, and now there's not much left there. So then I had a grandfather that worked for the Forest Service, and he did a lot of the trails here as far as some maintenance, some fire prevention, and lived in some of the fire lookouts, or what they called guard houses at those times. So we used to come as a kid. When I was a kid, we used to come and walk on the trails and look at where Grandpa had been and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm out here. Ask another question.
As you've mentioned already, the Williamstown Council has endorsed the concept of a Siskiyou Crest National Monument. The Williams Grange itself has done the same thing, and there are about, right now, at least 10 businesses that are signing on as sponsors of this idea of a Siskiyou Crest National Monument. So from the viewpoint of most of the folks in Williams, at least, this is a wonderful idea that the time has come. We really think that our backyard should be protected in this way.
And I kind of like the national monument idea, maybe as opposed to a wilderness idea, or in conjunction with a wilderness idea, but I think that instead of closing it down like a wilderness does, which is good, but I like the monument idea because more people can use it and access it, and it helps keep access more available than just closing it off like you would a wilderness, where then pretty much you're just down to hikers. This way people can drive in and see this beautiful country. This way they can get on a trail that's well maintained, which is nice, and so I think it would be a good idea.
Well, this is the beginning of day 5. We're leaving Cook and Green Pass. I believe this is the lowest elevation spot we'll be on our whole journey, and we're gonna gain a quick 1,500 feet back onto the top of the Siskiyou Crest on our way to Slaughterhouse Flat. And once again, we've transitioned ecosystems dramatically. We were on the red rock country just a quarter mile ago. Now we're in this dank, thick old growth forest, and we're about to climb up onto the exposed slopes of the Siskiyou Crest.
It was definitely an impediment with hidden necks.
We just saw fox sparrow.
Cool.
And we can hear red-breasted nuthatches and mountain chickadees
And there were hermit warblers and Nashville warblers in here as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Kinds, green or blue or black. And this is some sort of quartzite craziness that's just sort of found all intermixed with all the schist. Pretty. Yeah, beautiful layers of sparkliness.
It's as important from some of our perspectives, at least, as, say, Yellowstone National Park or Yosemite. In a different way, it's not the same huge walls like Yosemite has, for instance, or it doesn't have geysers like Yellowstone, but it has such remarkable biology. This is one of the hot spots, 26 hot spots that people talk about all around the world. People talk about saving tropical forests in Brazil and Burma and so on, but here we are in one of the world's 26 biological hotspots, and it's time to actually save our own backyard.